So if you clicked on this video, you're either one of two people, because if you are, you're my target audience. Number one, you are Dragon Age enthusiasts, which is welcome, please, thank you. I need you to teach me some things because we're going to be covering some things that I don't know a lot about, and I need your help because this is my first ever Dragon Age game. Now, if that's you, you're the second category. You've seen the trailers and the gameplay for Dragon Age VEILGAURD and you are just as excited as I am because this looks hype. I don't know what it is. I think it might be the success of Baldur's Gate, but for some reason, Dragon Age VEILGAURD, ooh, it is hitting. It looks fantastic. I'm so keen. So if you're one of those two categories, welcome in. My name is Mark, and this is my first Dragon Age. Now, of course, Dragon Age VEILGAURD is just around the corner. If you want to check me out playing this, I'm going to be streaming it live right here on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and like and comment while you're down there. Of course, I got to get that out of the way, but for now, my first Dragon Age. I don't know what I'm getting myself into because for one thing, I looked up the backstory of Dragon Age and I was like, how did I miss this series? What was coming out that made me miss it? So the first Dragon Age Origins came out in 2009. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what I was doing back then, so I'm not quite sure. But then 10 years ago, Dragon Age Inquisition came in. I was like, okay, no, 2014, what was I doing then? And I checked out the dates of what was coming out, November 2014. I was like, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah, okay, yeah, I skipped everything for that game because Shadow of Mordor is absolutely awesome and I love it. I don't know many people that haven't played it. Let me know if you have or haven't, but Dragon Age Inquisition, I don't have a lot of opinions about. Watching old gameplay doesn't, give it justice because obviously everything is so much better nowadays. But watching the Dragon Age Inquisition gameplay, I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. The UI felt messy, graphics were average at best, but this is 2014, so I can't judge that. Hold on. And gameplay felt very, how to put it, PC click and go kind of gameplay. It just wasn't my style back then. I've had a lot of growth. As you can see, I've got my own PC that I built on stream and I'm looking forward to VEILGAURD, and I don't even know why, but we're gonna get into it. But if you are the Dragon Age veteran, I hope I haven't lost you here. I just want your opinion down below of what you think of VEILGAURD. Is it gonna be a pro, con? I don't care. I wanna know your opinions. So compared to Shadow of Mordor, yeah, Inquisition didn't stand a chance for me. I love Shadow of Mordor, it was amazing. But VEILGAURD, the graphics look so much better. I think with the success of Baldur's Gate, which I haven't played it yet, I know it is on my list. I need to play it, but it looks so much cleaner, and that also means the combat looks cleaner. It still has the same effect of you kind of pause gameplay and put different attacks in order from your party to then dish out some major damage. It reminded me a lot of the Final Fantasy VII Remake combat, which by the way, I love that. It's not quite the same. I think Final Fantasy VII do it a bit better just because the UI is so much cleaner, but still, it's along those certain lines which makes me even more excited for it. But apart from the general graphics and gameplay getting better and better, obviously we're in 2024 now, so it's going to be better. But the negatives I'm worried about is as I've looked up online, is excessive yapping. In other words, there is so much dialogue in this game, and that can either be a pro or a con depending on which way you're looking at. It could be a pro because guess what? The story is probably going to be deep with lore. The story is probably going to be deep with lore with so much to look into, and characters are going to be very well thought out. But it could be a negative because then it's going to slow down the gameplay hard, and that is what I'm worried about. I'm very much more of a fast-paced gamer. I know, not to the extent of Call of Duty, but just a bit more fast-paced, letting the gameplay talk for itself. So the gameplay I've seen in VEILGAURD looks incredibly fun. Some of the ogres, zombies looking things, they look amazing, and I feel like it's going to be a pretty big win. There is a massive dragon fight out there which looks sick. I think that's the main reason what won me over. I was like, that gameplay mixed with that graphics, mixed with the UI, Final Fantasy VII type combat, I was like, hold on a second, that looks pretty good. But this is where I feel like the veterans are kind of typing out and being like, oh man, there is so much you don't know, and that's fine. If I don't know something, please let me know. The main reason for this video is to kind of build that rapport with you veterans and try and get you to tell me what I'm in for. Maybe there's pros and cons that I'm not thinking about when it comes to VEILGAURD, but either way I'm going to play it, but tee me up in the right direction maybe, because some of the videos online are very hit and miss with the community. And if you're just like me and you're excited but you've never played a Dragon Age, well, welcome in. I got no idea. Now, I did actually have another positive I didn't step on, which was the landscape and the world building. I feel like, as I said, with the massive story that's going to be coming with VEILGAURD, the landscapes look like they've had just as much love. That makes me excited to explore this world. I did see a comment on Inquisition saying there wasn't a lot to explore apart from general potion upgrades found on the floor, which is like, I hope there's more than that. I hope there's a little secrets, weapons, and different things to find and explore. That's what I mean. I don't know. Dragon Age looks like so much fun right now with VEILGAURD, but I've never experienced something like this. I'm pretty keen to give it a go, and I will, but I want to hear your thoughts of the Dragon Age community, of what you think VEILGAURD is going to be like, and if you're new like me, what are you excited about and what are you not excited about? Tell me where you're at, because this looks amazing and I'm pretty keen to play it. So check it out with me when it releases, and of course, stay tuned for more, because we cover all the latest games right here on Mark My Words. I'll see you in the next one. See you later.